Just another quick video. I don't really drive the Twizy very often at night, but one of the things that I noticed was that the lights aren't fantastic. They're actually pretty good compared to what you'd think for the size of the Twizy, but I also wanted them to look a bit kind of crisper and whiter. So I'll do a couple of pictures to show you now kind of what it looked like before and what it looked like after. So I'm using these OSRAM light bulbs. They work really well. I've used them before. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in getting those, obviously for any vehicle, but specifically here for the Twizy. I know people have fitted LED lights. I decided against that just because it sometimes can be a bit difficult to get them to fit in the cluster well. At the back you might have to drill a hole or anything. I didn't really want to mess around with that. So this works really well. And as you can see from those pictures, there was also kind of a bit of yellowing on the lenses, so I gave them a good clean inside and out as well. It's really kind of transformed it, and it actually looks better aesthetically as well. So I thought what I'd do very quickly is just show you how you get access to the light bulbs should you want to change them, and so you do it right and don't save yourself a trip to the dealer and they charge you an arm and a leg. So the first thing we need to do is remove this the front panel. And this is done really easily, so you kind of just need to get your fingers under here and then follow this all the way through up here. There's basically some mounts along here, some little clips that goes in. So if you see here, you can just pull this off. So what I'll do is I'll put the camera down, get that front off, and then show you just when you're doing it. Don't be afraid of being a little bit firm, because it does require a bit of effort to pull it off, so to speak. Okay, so now the cover's off, I'll show you. It's real straightforward. We won't actually take the light out, but I'll just show you what you need to be looking for. So there's a series of screws in here. Basically these three screws here, Phillips head screws, they are for adjusting the beam pattern. You don't want to do anything with these. What you're looking for is these little torque bolts, and there's four of them, three of them I think, 1, 2, 3, and this one's kind of a blank plate. You undo those and you pull the whole light socket out, and it's just a turn cap on the back, and if you do that, it's really easy to take the light out and put it back. Then when you need to replace the fascia, the front panel, that's really easy. It's basically going to slot in bottom first, and then you just tilt it up and then click it back into place and you're done. So that was helpful. Super simple to change the lights on the Twizy. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.